I'm seeing a lot of people online talk about the next big Super Smash Bros. Game, and one thing a lot of people keep saying that I completely disagree with is that the game needs more third party characters, and that is complete horseshit. Super Smash Bros. Does not need more fucking third party characters. They need a complete opposite, as a matter of fact. They need zero third party characters and nothing but first party characters. Nintendo already has an insane fucking library of first party characters that we have yet to see make their debut in the Super Smash Bros. Game. And it's very frustrating. Alright, why is it that Captain Falcon is the only F-Zero character in the game? Why is he the only one? Well, you got Black Shadow, his villain. You got Blood Falcon. You got the Mighty Gazelle. You got Beast Man. You got a bunch of other cool-ass characters from F-Zero. Why the hell haven't we seen any of them yet? Instead, Fire Emblem is like the only one that has like, I don't know, 10 different characters. Mario, Mario has about 10 characters or whatever. I think, Metroid for the longest time, it had, Samus, and then they introduced Zero Suit Samus, and then Ridley, which was awesome. That's great that they started to put more characters from other Nintendo games. But unfortunately, we keep getting these stupid-ass third-party characters like Steve from Minecraft. What a fucking joke. I don't care how much you love Minecraft, that's a stupid character to put in Super Smash Bros. Very stupid character. Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, give me a freaking break already. Nintendo needs to get with Masahiro Sakurai and say, hey, we need to make these franchises more popular. The only way to do that is to introduce more characters from these franchises. We need more characters from F-Zero. We need more characters from Star Fox, Mario, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong you could say is technically is part of the Mario IP, maybe, but he is his own character and he's had his own villains and his own characters. And I would like to see all of them be put in the game. Hey, what about Punch-Out? It was so freaking awesome to see Little Mac make his debut in Super Smash Bros. Definitely my favorite character to play as. I think they nerfed him a lot, though, which really pisses me off. He should be way more powerful than he is. But that being said, they at least had him. They introduced him into the Super Smash Bros. Game, starting with the Wii U and 3DS version of Super Smash Bros. That was really freaking awesome. And it makes me wonder why they had to add more boxers from Punch-Out. Punch-Out has a shit ton of boxers. They got this luchador boxer. They got a karate dude who's kind of like Bruce Lee. They got these big heavyweight boxers that would be fun to play as. We need to see more Nintendo first-party characters in Super Smash Bros. We do not need third-party characters. Now, people are going to say, well, that's how you attract more players to the game. And I'd say, fuck them. If they don't want to play Super Smash Bros. Game that only has Nintendo first-party characters, then they're not a true fan of Super Smash Bros. Guys, don't forget the original Super Smash Bros. Game on the N64. It was only Nintendo characters. It was only first-party Nintendo characters, right? Mario, Donkey Kong, Kirby, Samus Aran, Star Fox. It was only Nintendo first-party characters. And I believe the next one was Super Smash Bros. Melee, and I guess that's the one where they introduced some third-party characters as well, but it was still primarily dominated by first-party characters. And you know what? I want them to return to that, but just add more first-party characters. It makes no sense to just add third-party characters, especially stupid ones like Steve from Minecraft. I cannot get over the fact that is a character in Super Smash Bros. So hopefully the next Super Smash Bros. Game, I'm hoping it's going to be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 2. And I hope it's going to just be nothing but first-party Nintendo characters. And there's so many that you can put into the fucking game. There's so many first-party Nintendo characters out there. They have an entire archive of characters, alright? And this would be smart for Nintendo to do because, again, it would help promote these other franchises. It would get people more interested. If people see these cool-ass characters from F-Zero besides Captain Falcon, you got the Mighty Gazelle, you got Beast Man or whatever, you got the Black Shadow, and then, of course, imagine if they have their own little story mode as well, right? That kind of gives you an idea of who they are, what the character's all about, what's their backstory. That could probably get people interested in that respective franchise. And of course, what if, when you play that character or whatever, you can go to their bio and then you can go look up the games they were featured in, and then you can open up that game on Nintendo Online, right? You can open up the original F-Zero game, F-Zero X on the N64, the F-Zero GX on the GameCube. Stuff like that. That's what Nintendo needs to do. They need to do things like that to promote more of these characters. And for the simple fact that I just want to play as some of these damn characters. I want to play as Black Shadow. I want to play as other boxers from, the Punch-Out games. That's what I want to play as. I'm not interested in playing as Cloud, Steve from Minecraft, and these other bullshit, or characters from the Persona games. I don't give a fuck about Persona. Never played it, never will. Now, they could probably include characters that aren't necessarily, I guess, first-party Nintendo games, or that weren't created by Nintendo themselves, like Bayonetta. Okay, fine, yeah, cool, maybe. But for the most part, if there's characters out there that are on other platforms, no freaking reason to put them in the damn game, in my opinion. I personally think it should just be first-party Nintendo characters, and that's it. And I don't see why they wouldn't do it. I mean, it's so weird how they had a shit ton of Fire Emblem characters. And look, Fire Emblem is fun. It's a great franchise, but damn, it's not even that popular compared to like Donkey Kong and some of these other franchises. Like it sells well, but it's not. You think that it'd be like a game that sells 10 million copies or 20 million copies, considering how much they promote it in the Super Smash Bros. Game. And I'm like, damn, do we need this many sword characters? And most of them don't really look that different from each other. So hopefully they kind of do what they did with the Fire Emblem characters with every other Nintendo franchise, with every other first-party Nintendo game. And we get like 10 to 20 characters from Punch-Out, from F-Zero, from Donkey Kong. That would be super awesome if they did that. And again, like I said, if people, have a fit and like, I don't want to play it because there's no third party, well, then fuck them. They get to miss out on a great Super Smash Bros. Game, Fuck them. Because I guarantee you there's going to be tens of millions of people who are going to buy the game because they just love the fighting mechanics of Super Smash Bros. They just love all of the items. They love the craziness, the chaotic nature of the game. They love the way it plays. And they probably just, really love the characters regardless, So hopefully this is what they do. And you know what? Masahiro Sakurai, he did the right thing when he made Kirby Air Riders, a great game that a lot of these stupid doofuses who pretend to like Masahiro Sakurai didn't really seem to appreciate. He did not make it a crossover game, putting fucking Pac-Man or Mega Man or Sonic. He didn't put these stupid-ass third-party characters into it. It's just Kirby characters, and that's it. Now, I do hope they add more Kirby characters. I feel like they could add way more than just freaking 20 to 25. I'm like, come on, you can add a little bit more than that. But regardless, nevertheless, I mean, it's still a freaking fun game, and I love the fact that it's only Kirby characters. It's only maps inspired by Kirby games, and that's about it. So I think that's a good sign that that's probably what Masahiro Sakurai is going to do with the next big Super Smash Bros. Game, and I really hope so. That would just be freaking genius if that's what it is. Please do not waste time with stupid third-party characters. Please don't do that. Please don't. I will be so pissed. I'm like, come on. I want more first-party characters. Now, I know some of my own followers disagree with this, and I've already explained to them why they're wrong. But like I said, we don't freaking need all these damn characters. And I mean, it'd be one thing at having optional DLC. That'd be one thing, but even then, I still prefer to just keep it to Nintendo and Nintendo characters only. First-party Nintendo characters. So, with all of that being said, I do want to hear from you guys. I'm pretty sure I've got some people who didn't see my other videos about the Super Smash Bros. Game, but do you agree with me? Do you think it should just be first-party Nintendo characters? Do you think that would be a brilliant idea if we're just getting like a crap ton of characters from these other first-party games that we've never gotten to play as? Characters from Punch-Out, F-Zero, more characters from The Legend of Zelda, from Mario, from Kirby. More characters to play as from the Kirby games. I think that would be dope. I think that would be freaking dope. So y'all let me know in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later.